Welcome back to Saca Las Velitas podcast, episode 6. I'm right here with my co-host, who's also my sister,
Erica Tinez.
This is our Valentine's Day episode, guys. So for those of you that are working, reading, chilling, driving, at work, all the troqueros, all the troqueras, if you guys are tuning in on Valentine's Day, don't trip, man. We got you.
Yeah.
Because we at work too.
Absolutely. And don't feel alone. It's all good. It's just another day of the week.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, it's all good.
If you're listening to this podcast right now, thank you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in on Valentine's Day. We appreciate you guys for sure.
100.
For sure. Because you know what we're going to be doing on Valentine's Day? We're going to be planning the next episode. Yeah, so first of all, guys, so the last episode, we were actually hella buzzed. We were hella buzzed.
Super buzzed.
We ended up drinking, we started sipping a little bit before the episode, and then we ended up sipping too much. But we were able to save it, that was episode 5. So then we were gonna re-record it, right?
Right.
Then it was storming. It was storming like a couple days ago over here in Sac. We had a big ass windstorm. It was pretty crazy. So there's no way we could have recorded. Finally, we did re-record it, but then there was a lot going on that day too. So we ended up just trashing that one too. But I feel like the spirits lined it up because it's like now we're closer to Valentine's Day. Mm-hmm. So I feel like it was meant to be to record today.
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they didn't want us to record, those other days, right?
Right. So talking about Valentine's Day, why don't you tell us about the candles that are on the table?
So shout out to our sponsor, Scorpion Tarot. He's the one that hooked us up with these candles right here. Mm-hmm. And he even hooked us up with these love incense right here.
It smells so good.
If you have a date this Valentine's Day, right? And you've been using filters the whole motherfucking time. And you've been catfishing that mofo, right? So you're like, oh shit, I can't carry my filter with me. So you're going to need one of these right here. The beauty spell candle right here, guys. So you're going to need one of these. I might need that motherfucker, right? But anyways, then you got the Brujeria Love. Whether you believe in it or not, Hey, you might want to try it. The Brujeria Love candle. Then you got the Venomie. So if your ex, it's been too long and your ex hasn't hit you up, hey, you're going to light him up with the Venomie. Him or her with the Venomie. Mm-hmm. Then this is the most popular love candle that Scorpion Tarot actually has.
Yeah.
So this right here, if all these fail, even the beauty spell candle, so you're going to hit them over with the #1 love candle from Scorpion Tarot, the Chuparosa love candle.
Yeah. This one is the most popular one that I've seen sold at the vendor pop-ups.
Yeah.
So this one, and they keep coming back for more.
Yeah.
So that has to say something.
So the Chuparosa, for sure, you got to get that one.
Yeah. And this one too, it also helps for like self-love. So you don't necessarily have to put it on for like another person or significant other. It could also be for yourself.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And it also helps for attraction too.
Yeah, so it helps for attraction, and then also the Venomie right here. It also attracts money to you, wealth to you, good luck to you, right? It attracts. It's more than just love. So if you already have your partner, you're one of the lucky ones. But if you do need love, money, help, attraction, health, good health, the Venomie is gonna attract all that to you guys.
Yeah.
Cool. So for Valentine's Day, right? So we're gonna keep it Valentine's theme, guys. So we're gonna talk about what's a good idea what are good date ideas to take your partner, right? So we're gonna talk about like the guy's perspective, me, the girl's perspective, Erica. So we're gonna see like, okay, cool, like where should you take your partner, or where should they take you, or is it a good idea or a bad idea?
Okay.
So favorite movies. So first of all, we're gonna talk about our favorite movies. Mm-hmm. So this is just us right here. This is just our own personal views. Tell us like your top 3 that you would recommend, and why. And then that way, the viewers might get an idea of what movie to watch with their partner on Valentine's Day.
Okay. Well, for me, I feel like it's so cliche to be like, oh, let's watch a love movie, right? Which is fair, it's valid, but I feel like maybe like a scary movie. My favorite scary movie would be the 13th Ghost.
Oh, damn.
That one's a classic. It's super old, but it's I feel like that one's a good one. Also a comedy movie like Step Brothers.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Just to kind of see like, okay, do they have a sense of humor, or and another one that's another classic for me, Mi Familia.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that one. I think that one's pretty dope. It has a little bit of culture in it, and it's a really good storyline.
Yeah, true. First of all, I just want to say Mi Familia has been a family classic for us, for our family. Like that's been one of our top favorite movies. Mm-hmm. Second, number 2, Step Brothers. I actually saw that the other day. I think they have it up free on I think Hulu or Amazon Prime, one of those, right?
Yeah.
So you guys got to check it out, guys. Even if you don't go on a date, if you're at home, watch that movie. It's a good
Step
movie.
Brothers is hilarious.
Yeah. Okay, so let's start with 13 Ghosts. So for the people that have never seen that movie, like what is like without giving any spoilers,
Okay.
what would you, what is that movie about?
So it is a science fiction, obviously, but it's just it has to do with losing a loved one, right? But it's like a whole bunch of other stuff added to it. It's secrets of the family. It's like, and it's super scary. Like it's like there's a lot of jump scares. There's a lot of there's some science behind it. There's a little bit of math in it, and so it's a little bit of everything. And it's really good jump scares. So if you like the adrenaline of like, oh shit, that's a good movie to watch.
If you guys haven't seen it, make sure you guys check it out. Like I said, even if you don't have a day for Valentine's Day, hey, just watch it at home by yourself, right?
Yeah.
So then the second movie, right? Without giving any spoilers, what's that one about?
Just by saying this actor's name, you're gonna know it's hilarious. So Will Ferrell is the main person.
Yeah.
And it's just so childish. It's hilarious. It's just funny as fuck.
Yeah. That's a good movie.
Just any Will Ferrell movie, I feel like it's just hilarious and worth watching.
Yeah, that's a good movie, guys. So my take, without giving any spoilers. So imagine you're a kid, and then you meet your evil stepbrother or stepsister or whatever, right? As a kid, you see him a certain way, but imagine that, but with two adults,
right?
Like with two adult kids,
right?
Yeah, that's a good movie, guys.
Yeah, with the mentality of a child.
Yeah, like two adults, but with the mentality of a child. So make sure you guys check that one out.
Yeah.
So the third one, right? Mi Familia. So without giving any spoilers, let the viewers know what that would be about. Just in case they want to watch it. Just in case, should they bring the kids along or what?
Okay. I feel like yes, it's a family movie. There is some explicit content on it, but it's just like a very little. It is based off of LA. Yeah. It's I feel like as a Hispanic in the United States or coming from Mexico can really relate to it.
Yeah.
And it's just not one storyline. It's like a huge family, and every single individual of the family has their own particular storyline. Yeah. And it touches bases with every single one. So you get the perspective of a dad, of a father, of a sister, of a brother, and everybody has their own different point of view of life. Yeah. And it's funny. You'll cry. And I know that in LA there's a lot of love in between Salvadorians and Mexicans. Yeah. And that's also in there. Yeah. So it's like really old school, LA based movie.
Yeah, that's true. And for example, guys, just to give you guys an example, that movie, it pretty much hits every generation of the family. Yeah. Like it's gonna hit your parents, it's gonna hit your grandparents, it's gonna hit your siblings, whether it's the older siblings or the younger siblings. Somebody in your family is gonna relate to that movie.
Yeah. Even the grandchildren.
Yeah, even the grandchildren.
Mm-hmm. What about you? What are your top 3?
So I actually made a list because last time, guys, I hella forgot. And I forgot my list. So,
and we were drunk.
Yeah, and we were hella drunk. So I actually had to make a list because I was like, dude, we didn't wasted a whole memory card on that episode. Hey, but it was fun though.
Yeah, it was fun.
Okay, cool. So my top favorite movies is 1, Deadpool, because Deadpool right here. Speaking of Deadpool, shout out to our sponsor, DZ Dolls. He actually hooked us up with this Deadpool right here so we can have him on the episode today. Yeah, so Deadpool is a good date movie. Yeah. You might not want to take the kids to that movie, right, but it's a good date movie for 2 adults. Ladies, if you're taking your dude, your husband, your favorite sucio, whatever, your side dude, your Sancho, take them to see Deadpool. Because I know the new one's coming out this year, but hey, rent it on DVD, get the DVD, Blu-ray, rent it on YouTube, all that, right? Yeah. My second movie would be Constantine. Ooh. Constantine is one of my favorites. Yeah, like she's seen Constantine.
Because he put me on.
So Constantine, without giving out spoilers, it's a good movie. You guys gotta check it out. Yeah. You guys gotta check it out. Especially if you already buy, like, for example, products from Scorpion Tarot, then you guys definitely gotta check out Constantine.
For sure.
And then I know the question was top 3 movies, but I actually got a 4th one because they kind of tie in together. So number 3 would be Dracula Untold, just because that's the prequel. It's the beginning story. It's the origin story of a certain villain. And then Dracula, the Bram Stoker's version. Just look up Bram Stoker's Dracula. That movie is old. That movie's a classic. It's been around for a long time. and it's based on a novel. So you guys will like that. That's a good one.
I haven't watched it, so
You haven't
I'm
watched
gonna
it?
have to
Okay.
put that on my watch list for sure.
Yeah, for sure. And sometimes during Valentine's Day, they actually put it on Netflix and a lot of the streaming channels. So you guys got to make sure you check it out.
Yeah.
That's a good one. That's a good one. All right, cool. So staying on the Valentine's Day topic, we're gonna talk about date ideas.
Yeah.
So what would you say would be a good date ideas? This could be just you by yourself going to go eat somewhere.
Yeah.
Right. This could be just you and the kids going to Valentine's Day, but you just hungry and it's February 14th. You're trying to get some food. What would you be some good like food recommendations for Valentine's Day for February 14th?
Okay. So I feel like February is usually kind of cold, right?
Yeah.
So I would want to go to, and I love soup. Here in Sacramento, there is a lot of places for like pho, where you can go eat some good soup, ramen, and it's like it has a little bit of everything like on the menu, like noodles, dry noodles, so maybe some good soup.
Okay.
But if not, some tacos. You can't go wrong with tacos. You know,
Yeah.
go grab a little bite to eat, and I feel like literally you can't go wrong.
Yeah.
With Mexican food.
True. Hey, tacos any day of the month. It don't matter what month.
Cold,
tacos
hot.
are always good. Yeah. All right, cool. Heck yeah, definitely gotta get some good food. So then after you guys get some food, right, and you want to go hang out a little bit, it's still early in the day, early in the evening. So where should what would be a good place for people that are trying to hang out on Valentine's Day? What would be a good place to take their partner?
For a partner, I feel like maybe somewhere where you can like do like a little bit of friendly competition.
Yeah.
Like an arcade,
Yeah.
maybe golfing, to kind of see how if they're sore loser,
Yeah.
to see how they handle, or if they let you win.
Yeah.
Maybe a little bit of, like maybe sometimes like here in Sacramento and Old Sacramento, they have like the Ferris wheel, and they
Yeah.
have a whole bunch of like little arcade games there. If you live in Sac, that would be a great place to go. Is Old Sacramento for sure.
Yeah.
Even just cruising.
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah.
Cruise around, put some gas in your tank, and let her get on the aux cord. Show her some music that you listen to.
Yeah.
Let her sing her little heart out, or vice versa. You know. Or I feel like if someone could put you on new music, I feel like that's my love language. Like, let me show you some good music.
Yeah.
So for a guy perspective, what would be your ideal date? I already know this is gonna be.
So first of all, guys, so I don't really date like that.
Yeah.
I don't really date like that. But for the as far as food places, I would definitely recommend Chevy's on the River.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Chevy's on the River, guys. Whether even if you're not trying to be romantic, whoever you take there, take your favorite sushi, they're gonna like it.
Yeah.
But second, even if it's just you by yourself, or you and the kids, or you and the homies, or you and the girls, you and the whatever, Chevy's on the River here in Sacramento is pretty lit. It's pretty lit.
Yeah.
Just because one, there's a lot of there's a lot of drinks.
Yeah.
There's a lot of stuff to drink that night, whatever. The food is good. Their chips are good. Everything, man. Like, it's just the food and the drinks. That by itself is reason enough, right?
Yep.
Then, after you're done eating, drinking, sipping, whatever, you go walk down and look at the river. We are not that close to the beach, but we're close to. We have a river here. We have two actually rivers actually.
Yeah.
So you could, after you're done, drinking, sipping, partying, whatever, eating some chips, whatever, go down to the river, check out the river. That's just a nice view.
Yeah.
So I would say for sure, take somebody to Chevy's on the River.
Yeah. I agree.
Even if you just take yourself
Yep.
to the river, right? Then, again, Old Sac. This is something that she also said. Because just Old Sac has so much stuff to do, guys. They have like little shops, little small businesses, local owned businesses here. So you if you want to support local, check out Old Sac. They have a lot of Native American businesses. They have a lot of Latino businesses. They have a lot of Halloween shops. They like Old Sac is the spot. Regardless of what you're into, most likely you'll find something in Old Sac that you like.
Absolutely.
So then I would say my last one would be a drive along the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because again, we're like Sacramento, we're not close to the beach, but we have rivers here, right? So a lot of times just to get away, we go and drive along that road right there, River Road, next to the river, just kind of get away from stuff. Just go take a long drive, even if it's by yourself, guys. Even if you don't have a Valentine's that day, just go by yourself, take a little drive, check it out. Calm your brain, calm your mind, calm your heart. Get some meditation in. You know what I'm saying? Just while you're driving, chilling, listening to your favorite music, your favorite artist. So those will be my three ideas right there.
Yeah. Just don't jump in the river.
Yeah, just whatever you do, don't jump in that river, guys. Especially right under the bridge.
Yeah, just when I said just don't jump in the river, I meant like corte venaba. Another common date that I feel like it's ironic that we didn't mention it is a lot of couples like to go get tattoos.
Oh yeah.
Each other's names that day for some reason.
Yeah.
How do you feel about getting your significant other's name tattooed on you?
Yeah, okay. So that question is like right up my alley because I love tattoos, right?
Clearly.
Right? I love tattoos. So one, tattoos in general, to me, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
However, maybe getting the person's name is not a good idea, right? I think I would go more with like a symbol. Like that way, no matter what happens with that person, nobody knows about that symbol or its meaning except you, right? Mm-hmm. What would you say about that?
To each their own. You know, if you want to get your husband's or your boyfriend's or your son's or whatever's name tatted on you, by all means, it's your body. But I do think just to play it safe, because the world we live in right now, get a matching tattoo.
Yeah.
And it's more meaningful because only you two know what it stands for, and you don't have to. It's like almost like an inside joke. I guess.
Yeah.
And only you two know it. But I'm all for the tattoos too.
No, yeah, that's true. And I agree. Like, for example, right, like, if you get a symbol or a matching tattoo, the only two people that know what that tattoo means is you and the other person.
Yep.
You know, name tattoos are actually pretty romantic, but it's like you never know what the other person's gonna do.
And it's not like we're sitting here saying like, oh, everything's gonna end up bad in a relationship, because clearly we have the solution.
Yeah.
But you just wanna, from experience, from people that we know, it's just like, I think it's just best to just do that.
Yeah.
But if you do end up getting your the name tatted, it's cool too.
Yeah. True.
No judgment.
We just wanted to introduce the newest member of the family right here. Shout out to DZ Dolls. He made this. He took the time to make this huge doll right here for us. So we got this giant little Mr. E right here. Oh shit, his hoodie fell off. Guys, his hoodie is so big that it fits me. Like me, I'm 6'4" and I wear a size 3X hoodie. Yeah. This hood right here goes over my head. It fits me. Yeah. So yeah, shout out to DZ Dolls for making this little doll right here. The little Fool's Gone Wild, little Mr. E right here. He made it to us as a gift. He just wanted to hook us up because he always he hooked us up with this Deadpool right here too. This Deadpool. So he always wants to let us borrow dolls for us to have here on the episode. So when we told him, we're pretty much a Latino based podcast, he wanted to hook us up with this one. So I couldn't say no, right? We couldn't say no. Yeah. Hey. So shout out to DZ Dolls. Thank you so much for making us this doll. This little Mr. E doll. Man, he's huge. Guys, he's heavy.
Look at that. Dude, it's like a little baby.
Yeah. He's pretty much like a little baby. He's huge. He's heavy. The hoodie, like I said, the hoodie fits me as if it was my hoodie, my 3X hoodie, 3XL hoodie right here. But yeah.
And look at the detail, the lokes, the socks, even though he has little legs.
Yeah, the little socks. Look at the socks. He's a down-ass fool. Down-ass fool. Freaking socks all the way up.
Dude, this is so dope.
Yeah.
This is the biggest one. We thought that one was the biggest one. But he came through with this big-ass doll. Yeah, for sure. So the last one he made that was huge was this one right here, this Deadpool, which is awesome. We're also thankful for this one. But when he came through with this one, we definitely got to have that on the pod. Yeah. So shout out to DZ Dolls. Make sure you guys follow him on Instagram, IG. Okay, so staying on the Valentine's Day theme, right? This is actually kind of funny. I'm a Scorpio. So I was actually made on Valentine's Day. So a lot of times when I meet people, when they find out that I'm a Scorpio, the first thing they say is, oh, you're a Scorpio. Your parents must have made you on Valentine's Day. So I was going to say, no matter how you feel about Valentine's Day, a lot of awesome people and awesome signs are made on Valentine's Day. Right? Yes, absolutely.
So that's one thing about Scorpios. We have that stigma of your parents must have had a good Valentine's Day, right? Good Valentine's night. Mm-hmm. Which, I mean, is true because, hey, I wouldn't be here right now doing this podcast, right? Period. But yeah, that's just pretty funny. I just thought that was kind of something I would point out just, because, you guys know how we like to talk about goofy stuff. Yeah. And another thing, too, is that going back to, you don't always have to be with the significant other on Valentine's Day. Don't feel less than because you see people posting
and all the flowers and the roses and the bears and the candy. Don't feel left out. You
Yeah.
know, your time will come. Anytime you reach out to us, if you ever feel like kind of
Yeah.
lonely or whatever, like I'll be working and I work graveyard. So
Yeah.
hit me up, you know. Don't feel like, oh, I have to prove a point or I have to be with somebody. If you don't have kids, there's homegirls or homeboys that you can hang out with. The girls have this thing called Valentines.
Yeah.
Where they go out or have a sleepover and, you know, do a little fun thing with each other. Because love is not one and two people.
Yeah.
It could be multiple of friends and family.
Yeah,
So.
and then another thing too, you know, Valentine's Day is usually on a weekday, so it's like, hey, most adults are working, right? Like, we're all just working. Circling back to the first date, so even if it's not Valentine's Day, but if it's your first date with a person, for the first date, right? Would a club be okay on a first date?
No, not at least not for me. A
Yeah.
club, no. I feel like the music's too loud. I can't really talk to you. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna get shit faced drunk.
Same.
And I feel like it would be good for a second date for sure, but not a first date.
Yeah.
Especially if it's like I want to get to know you. I don't want to get to know you drunk.
Yeah, that's true, and I agree with that. My reason would be this: one, yeah, the music's way too loud. Two, I don't want to drink in front of my date, right? And also third, since the music's too loud, you can't really, if it's the first date, you can't really meet the person. Like, you can't really, like, the music is way too loud. You're like yelling in each other's ear, like, what, no, did you, oh, no, what, I didn't hear you. So it's like, I feel like that would be kind of annoying. So for the first date, I would say kind of more go to a little more quiet place to where you could like talk a little more. A club is fun. Don't get me wrong. I love clubs. I love to go clubbing, all that. I love the music. I love all that. That's straight vibes.
Right.
But if you're like trying to ask the person personal questions and you're trying to like listen to what they're saying, you're trying to find out their favorite food, but you can't hear them. That might be kind of annoying.
Yeah, absolutely, and especially like you're gonna be all up in their face trying to like yell and you know with the mixture of the sugars and the alcohol and the it's probably not gonna be a good. And then you're gonna be sweaty
all
around
that too.
the people and it's I think it's a later on, like maybe a month after dating.
Yeah.
Take me to the club.
For a club on the first date, I would say wait a little bit. Wait a little bit. Okay, so speaking of first dates, right? Say you're with somebody Valentine's Day and it's your first time out. Okay. So what would you gift that person if it's your first time?
For a guy, I feel like it's a little not common for a girl to give a guy gifts. But if I would, it would be something like, I don't know, not flowers. I don't know. I would have to think about that one. For a guy, wouldn't even know what to like. What would you expect to get? Maybe not expect, but what would it be nice if a girl were to give you a gift of first date? What would it be?
Okay, so yeah, it definitely varies on the person, and it definitely varies on your vibe. So go with your vibe first, right? But me, for example, right, if it's the very first date and I don't really like know this person, she don't really know me. If she gave me a bottle, hey, I'd be good.
Dude, that's good.
Yeah, but then again, I'm a guy, so it's like, hey, give me a bottle, give me a Deadpool doll handmade by DZ Dolls, we good. Give me a little Mr. E handmade by DZ Dolls, we good. I'm happy. I'm the happiest motherfucker on the planet. But I'm a guy. That's a guy's perspective. Yeah. If the girl don't know me that much, you know, like I'm I don't smoke. But if I was a smoker and a girl gave me like, you know, some stuff to smoke or some stuff to inhale, some stuff to roll up with. Yeah, I don't know about brands, so I can't really mention brands, but something like that. Just
good.
Yeah, just to keep it simple, just to where it's like, okay, this ain't like a huge commitment. It's just like, cool, I know you like to do that. Let me give you some of that.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I went completely blank.
Yeah.
I don't date. So I don't know.
So that brings us on to the next topic. So what if it's somebody that you've actually been with for a minute? It's not a first date. It's not you've been knowing this person for years. Like, this has been your boo for it. Like, y'all forgot what Valentine's Day is, right?
Okay.
So somebody you've been with for years, right? From a girl's point of view, what would you give this person?
What would I give? I feel like I would definitely give them something personal.
Yeah.
Which, you know, a car part, maybe. Maybe some shoes, an outfit, to make them feel themselves, cologne. Maybe something personalized, like maybe a a necklace with like their name on it or something, or my name on it, and they can walk around with it, or something like that.
Yeah. No, and I agree. Because the vibe is just way different when it's a first date on Valentine's Day, and then when it's somebody you've been with for years.
Yeah.
For example, yeah, for sure. Like somebody that you've been with for years, I feel like, okay, you know them enough to know what they like.
Yes.
It could be something as simple as like shoes, their favorite shoes, their favorite brand. Like they go to work every day. You know what work boots, like this is coming from a guy perspective. If your dude goes to work every day and you know what work boots he wears, and you look at his old work boots and they're all beat up, hey, get us some new work boots. That might not be romantic, but hey, he's at work knowing, oh damn, my other boots were all messed up. You know what I'm saying? We're all left up. Something like that. If your girl is the lash lady, the nail tech lady in town, and hey, she needs a new ring light for her shop. She needs a new table for her clients to lay down on, whatever. Cool, I'm gonna get her that. So that's not as romantic, but it's something that she's gonna
meaningful.
Use.
Yeah. See, you have really good ideas. I'm gonna have to write this shit down because I suck at gifting. I'll be the first to admit. Like when it comes down to my brothers and like my family, I'm good. Yeah. But outside of us, I have no idea. And I feel like it also goes a long way to like as a you don't always have to post everything on social media.
Yeah, that's true.
I feel like whatever is something that's meaningful for you too, you don't always have to run to social media to like prove a point. Like, oh look, I got something.
Yeah.
Even though it means so much, sometimes it's okay to keep that to yourself.
That's also a reminder, guys. Something that means a lot to you, it might not mean a lot to your friends or your followers, right? For example, somebody gives you something that you need for work, right? Somebody gives you something that you need for your job. To you, it means everything because you're able to do your job with that, whatever they gave you.
Right.
But to your followers and to the friends and the whatever, they're going to look at that and go, oh, he gave you that. He should have gave you a LV bag. He or she should have gave you this expensive item. Right. But it's like, okay, that expensive item is awesome, but you don't know how much these work shoes help me at work. You don't know how much my work boots save my toes. Yeah. Like these steel toe shoes you got me, my toe is about to get chopped off and you hooked me up. So every partnership is a little different, guys. So again, whatever we're saying right here, these are just ideas. We're just over here trying to make you guys laugh, trying to keep you guys entertained. Yeah. But you're the one that knows your partner. So it don't matter what anybody else on social media tells you. You're the one who sees them go to work every morning. You know what they need. You know which tool they need. You know which tool they use the most.
And honestly, I'm going to tell this for the girls' perspective. A lot of girls are going to tell you, oh, I don't need the flowers. I don't want flowers. It's okay. Get her flowers. Yeah. I don't care how she puts it, how she's like, oh my God, I could buy myself flowers. Buy her some flowers. Yeah. Even if it's just one rose, or even if you pick it out of a garden on the way to her house. Yeah. Give her something. Yeah. You don't even have to take her out. Yeah. Netflix and chill, but definitely get her some flowers.
That's true. So for those of you gentlemen that are listening to this right now, get her some flowers, man.
Yes. And another thing too, before we end this thing, if girl dads, get your baby girl some flowers. Yeah. I don't care what age they are. They're not set the standard for her, and be that dad that gives the babies flowers or roses or whatever. Yeah. That's just my opinion. I feel like it goes a long way. Yeah, that's true. I agree. I have 2 nieces, and I agree with that. Yeah, I'm not a dad, but I agree with that for sure. All right, guys. So that was episode 6, the Valentine's Day episode. Let us know your date ideas. Let us know your Valentine's Day gift ideas. Let us know how you guys feel about Valentine's Day. And let us know, would you get your significant other's name tatted on you, or would you not? Yeah. Leave it in the comments, subscribe, share it, and keep watching.
Yes, definitely let us know, because I really want to know who's out there going to get their bae's name, their bae's symbol, their signature, all that, right?
Whatever. We want to know all of it. Yeah. And if it's okay with you guys, we can share it in the next episode.
Yes. Just let us know.
And we're